Hello, guys, and welcome to my live again. You know what? When someone starts blaming anyone, and that anyone starts blaming someone, what happens is that someone starts blaming you. Yep, you. And then you realize, no, 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 it's not me, it's the system. And then you start blaming the whole system. So, guys, today's topic is about the blaming zone and how to come out of it. That is, failing intelligently. What happen is normally in organization when there is a change and that change want the environment of trust. But this blame game actually kills that trust. And ultimately what happen is there are no objectives achievement, there will be no engagement, there will be no productivity. Yes, so this blame thing is a killer. So let's move on to the story where Rama was moving further ahead and along with Jack and Mary. And Jack, as you all know, is yeah, he's a blame guy, and he don't want things to change, and he is like that only. So they proceed further and they saw a board and a land called No Blame Zone. Yes, you got it right. It's a no blame zone. But hold on, after reaching to the no blame zone doesn't mean that there will be no blames, because people are tend some people are like this only, that whatever the situation is they have to blame it, like Jack. And some people are like they don't want to change themselves, so they start blaming about the system, about the processes, about the people itself. And then you said, oh my goodness me, how can I cope up with such people? So what happened is that they reached up to that level. And what happened, you need to work on something so that you can stop this blaming game. So hold on a minute, and I'll go ask you guys to go to website www.noblame.zone and download a sign which is there. Once you download, and come back to me. Yes, you got it? Perfect. Now, what we have to do is we need to create the environment of trust. When you are in no blame zone, definitely then you need to have a trust environment. Otherwise, there will be no success. So, how to create this environment? Actually, what? There are a lot of people, there are a lot of at times distractors who don't plan it, that I'm gonna blame this one or I'm gonna blame that one. No, actually what happened is it's a reaction. And reaction, when you pick someone, or maybe there is change coming in and I have to do a lot of work, oh, start blaming, I don't want this kind of thing, and so on. And you know what happened then. So in that scenario, uh, you saw the sign. How are you going to create this environment? For example, I'll give you, we'll make it in a fun way, right? And you, yes, you have to be part of it. So once at times someone start blaming you, oh, Mr. X, it's because of you, then you make it in a fun way. Oh, yeah, I think it is because of not me, I guess it is because of that red bag I brought in. Yes, that red bag. And that's it. And you need to divert it. Once you divert it and you educate people that there should be no blame zone kind of environment, we need to work on this. Definitely one time, second time, third time, fourth time, once you are doing these kind of activities, you need to little bit make of fun. Then people will start realizing that yes, if we'll say something like this, definitely it is not going to be accepted. So then people start or stop rather doing it. And this is called uh, predefined communication. And people then, before saying something, they said, okay, I don't think that we need to say something. So let's move on. to the next part of the story, which is failing alternatively or getting towards a solution. So the first thing is, what is the alternate to blame? So what you do is normally, okay, I'll give you an example. My boss, he came in, he said, "Oh, Shahid, there is a project and we have to implement it. The head office people, they want us to do this in next 1 month." And I said, "Okay, boss, I'll do it. I'm gonna make it happen." And he said, "Okay." And he just gone away. And then I start realizing, okay, I have so much things in my mind. I have to make charts, I have to make communication, I have to make presentations. And I was like, oh, what's going to happen? How I'm going to achieve it? So I put my 200%. And then I said, okay, I did everything. And what, something is wrong? Okay, everything is going fine. My boss came in after a month's time and he said, "Oh, why it is not implemented? I have communicated to you." And then I started realizing, oh, yes, yeah. And then, you know what happened? I start thinking, I put a lot of efforts, I put a lot of time, energy. I communicated to people, but what happened? Nobody turned up. So I start feeling that some I missed something, or you know thing didn't went well, or there was some gap. And then I start initially blaming people. Oh, it's not me. I did whatever I wanted to do, and it was all timely, and it was like as per schedule. But ultimately, things were not there, which was supposed to be done. Here, there, the solving problem thing comes in. Then I need to dig it out. What happened? Why it was not successful? So then I realize, okay, hold a minute. Let me dissect my processes, what I did actually and what I supposed to do. Is there something wrong which I did not mention, or I missed any step? Then I can able to identify, okay, if I did this, the result would have been different. Yes, you can do it. I mean, you might have. Okay, I'll ask you. Yes, you guys. Did you face any such scenario, maybe at your workplace or within community, your personal life, whatever, that you're something someone assigned you something and it didn't went well. So just think for a while and realize, okay, if that was the case, if I have done this thing, result would have been different. Similarly, then I start realizing, okay, what should be the solution to it? How to prevent this in future is definitely when I know that, okay, this is given to me and I have to do certain things, but to reach to the objective, to the end result, I need to make sure that yes, I'm gonna reach there without any obstacles and the desired indicators or whatever the milestones I have set. So the solution is, you need to see what went wrong, you need to dissect it, and ultimately, yes, success will be all yours and you can come out of the blame zone. Thank you so much for your participation, attending this session. See you next time. A very interesting topic for all of you guys. So stay tuned and log on to my channel and do subscribe it. Thank you.